Hello again. The former... Hello again. The former... Hello again. The former Labour leader, Jeremy Corbyn, says discussions are ongoing about forming a new political party. It comes after MP Zara Sultana announced she was quitting Labour to co-lead a new venture with Mr Corbyn. Our chief political correspondent, John Craig, has more from Westminster.
That's the claim being made by allies of Mr Corbyn, who claim that he was rather frustrated that she spoke out when she did. Clearly, Mr Corbyn's not quite ready yet to make a full announcement on his plans. But he did break his silence earlier when he talked about how a year on from the general election, the Labour Party and the Labour government has failed to deliver the change that people wanted. He congratulated Zara Sultana on what he called her principal decision to quit the Labour Party. And Mr Corbyn said this: the democratic foundations of a new kind of political party will soon take shape. He said that discussions are ongoing and I am excited to work alongside all communities to fight for the future that people deserve. He went on to talk about creating something that's desperately missing from the broken political system. Hope, he said. Well, the response has been twofold. From Mr Corbyn's former allies in the Labour Party, going back to when he was leader, the senior allies like John McDonnell, who was his shadow chancellor, and Diane Abbott, who was his shadow home secretary, two of his closest political allies going back a few years, they have said that they do not want to join him in a breakaway party. Now, Mr McDonnell has told me that he wants to stay in the Labour Party. He wants to get the whip back, and he said that he was sorry to see Zara Sultana go. He said, "I'm a Labour Party member. I've had the whip suspended. That's all. I expect to see it back. I'm remaining in the party." Diane Abbott said similar. So those two senior Corbyn allies not moving with him. However, different story from those independent MPs, those pro-Palestine, pro-Gaza MPs who elected at the general election, in some cases defeating Labour MPs. Three of them, that is Iqbal Mohammed, he's Dewsbury and Batley MP, Ayub Khan, Birmingham Perry Barr, and Adnan Hussain, Blackburn, have publicly backed Mr Corbyn. It looks as though they will move with him. There has been talk of Mr Corbyn leading a group of independent MPs in Parliament. However, Labour's opponents are gloating, both Reform UK and also the Conservatives. Here's what Kemi Badenoch had to say about this Labour split.
I think this speaks to how much division there is in the Labour Party. They have a lot of people who are really student politicians, people who are campaigners who don't know how to govern, and they've come into a very difficult situation. Many countries in Europe and even the US are having to deal with a lot of things like global mass migration, lower growth. They don't have any answers. All they ever wanted to do was spend, spend, spend. And now they're leaving and creating factions and splinter groups because they don't know how to run the country. And we're only going to see more of this.
Well, tonight, Mr Corbyn has served notice that he intends to step up his attacks on Sir Keir Starmer and his government over policy on Israel and Gaza and the Middle East. Speaking at a rally, he attacked what he called the government blocking a public inquiry into the UK's complicity, he said, of genocide. And Mr Corbyn declared this is not over, nor is Mr Corbyn's career. At the age of 76, he's set to launch a new political party.
John Craig there at Westminster. Right, let's get you up to date with the sport now. Here's Claire.
Staying connected is vital for business.